with your son to get here and bullshit, shame on you. I don't give a fuck. If I sacrifice family members, my life that I was living, to come here, to study, to teach people knowledge of self, and I get here on this stage and fail, shame on you. You gave your son to his pops to come here to find out the answers to the universe, to teach people knowledge of self and be of service to humanity, my nigga. This is your moment. You don't do this in the moment. No. I don't give a damn, my nigga. If I leave something like my child behind to sacrifice myself to a mission, you don't fail. No, you're being recorded. You're being recorded. Everybody left what they was doing in their life. Everybody here came and joined me so that we could sacrifice our life to show and teach people knowledge of self, to give them the answers so that they can come out of their oppression and break the matrix. And if they didn't do it, that we would sacrifice our life for our people to do it. So we sacrificed many things. You didn't come this far, sacrificed all this stuff for you to sit here and fail after almost 3 years of being in this shit every day. Now you're gonna have to give me something better than that. You owe it to you. You owe it to your generation, to the people that you left, your family members, those biological family members. You left them. What the fuck did you leave for? Excuse me? No. Why did you leave?
Sometimes I don't know.
I ain't asked you if you ain't know. I asked you what you do know. Why did you leave?
Because I seen that the environment wasn't conducive.
I can't hear you. They can't hear you. Why did you leave, Malia? Why did you leave Louisiana in your aunt's house? You started watching it. We have to go back to your first video? When you quit your job at Walmart? When you was crying? You forgot why you came here? Speak up.
I came here because I seen that the environment wasn't conducive.
Speak in the mic, man, so they can hear you.
I seen that the environment wasn't conducive.
You seen that the environment wasn't conducive to what?
My growth.
Your growth?
And the environment wasn't healthy for me. I seen that the way the people was living, the way that they was functioning, what they were doing, what they were talking about, the things that I seen, I didn't agree with.
So did you come here to learn? To teach others?
I did.
All the things that you knew inside of you that you couldn't explain, that I taught you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, here's your moment. You got everybody's ear. 2,000 people are watching you, and this will echo into the future. Here's your moment. 3 years of every day studying up under me. And you're going to give a better answer than that. You're going to reach down inside of yourself, and you're going to give me all that you got. You're not going to quit. You're better than that. You're smarter than that, Malia. You're smarter than that. Just take your time. Take your time. Because as soon as you hear the answers, you're going to be like, I knew that. Because you do know the answers.
Don't give up.
Yeah. It's time, Malia. It's time. You giving up in front, you going to give up like this? Now you thinking in your mind, I'm embarrassed, huh?
I don't care about them people.
Okay, but you still embarrassed. Okay, so fuck them. Answer the question. Right. You came here to help them. You came here to teach them. What you learn? Sit up. Sit up.
Melanin is a super semiconductor.
No. Pick your voice up and teach.
I don't know how to, but I'll try.
Melanin is a super semiconductor. Melanin is also, it enhances who you are.
Exactly. Isn't what?
It's a super semiconductor and it connects you to everything and it connects you to yourself and your environment.
Yes. Speak up.
Able to talk to itself.
Exactly.
Talk to itself.
Exactly. Come on now. Come on.
Melanin is able to send signals to itself and communicate with itself, and then we have a connection to the earth because we have a brown pigment and look at the earth.
Exactly.
And it's the dust of the earth, and that's how it's able to connect to grounding. That's the connection to the earth.
Right. Right.
And when we step foot on the earth, we connect to all that is.
Exactly. Good shit.
You know this.
That was grounding? That was grounding? That was all of them?
Yeah. I didn't write that down.
Okay, you didn't have to write it down because you took it out to what?
Either.
You always knew it. Some of us don't store, some of us don't store our information in our brain. Some of us store our information in the cloud. It's kind of like your cell phone when you're trying to download a picture. You got the picture in your phone. It looks like it's there, but it has to download because your phone is remembering that picture. So it puts it in the cloud. A lot of our information is in the cloud. So in the moment, under pressure, we're able to draw that knowledge out. And a lot of Aries are like that. You and Zoka are a lot like that. Appreciate it, Marie.
I need to get biology.
Tell us a little bit more about biology. Use the mic.
Biology is the active genes or your genome.
The biology is the study of what?
The biology is the study of nature.
Yes, study of nature, life, and how it comes into
and how it works and how it comes into this form.
its form. Exactly. Right. How about epigenetics? That's part of biology. Bruce Lipton.
Oh wow. It's there. It's like.
Epigenetics.
It's right there.
Methylation process. Did that give you methylation process?
It's basically the okay. I can talk about the mouse.
There you go. Good analogy.
So there was this mouse that.
How about this? Epigenetics is how our environment shapes and forms us. That's a better way of saying it. Okay, stop biting your fingers. Say it.
Epigenetics is how our environment shapes us, forms us.
Exactly. Let's get there. Okay, you got through it. You did it. You just gotta believe in yourself. Okay, Zoka's on you.
Okay, so the 5 sciences is astrology, biology, quantum physics, melanin, and grounding. Astrology is the mechanics of your mind and how it works. Biology is the study of all biological living things, which is why we come from the one DNA,
Exactly.
split up into all different parts and fractal.
Can you speak up, please? Can y'all speak up? Sound off.
Parts and fractal pieces. Then quantum physics is the study of subatomic and atomic particles and how everything is atoms, but also atoms 99.990 space.
There's some little kids over in the UK in a fucking tent, sounding off the fucking 5 sciences like it's nothing.
Facts.
Little ass kids. It's 2 little boys. Literally reciting this shit like it ain't nothing. Sound off.
Okay, melanin is the hue of all living beings, which is the shade of brown. It comes in different forms, such as eumelanin was the shade of your pigment of your color, skin color. And then you have neuromelanin, which is the melanin inside your mind and your brain, which is connected to your neurons.
Your mind?
Your brain.
Okay.
And then you have and pheomelanin, which is for ginger type people that have oranges colored hair and freckles on their body, and melanin is also the primordial waters of new, where everything comes from. That's why Black people are the source of everything.
Oh, we're learning.
And then grounding is the earth that we connect to the earth with our nodes. The earth has negative energy.
But look how you're saying it. Come on. These people trying to learn something. Or maybe they're not trying to learn something, but look how you delivering this shit, bro. Y'all killing me. Y'all killing me.
Confidence, believe in yourself. You're teaching.
I mean, y'all sitting here talking this shit like y'all don't want to say it.
Right. Doing a download.
Bro, y'all being recorded. Fuck all this. When you check out, you gonna have to see this shit for yourself, and then you got to look at yourself. Bro, like, this shit is crazy, my nigga.
How astrology connects to biology is because you are as above, so below. So you are the microorganism that is here playing a part in.
Do you think we can hear you? Do you think we can hear you?
Yeah.
No, you need to speak up a little more, Zoka.
Okay.
You say that again.
So astrology connects to biology because as above, so below, we are all cosmic alignments, and we are here as microorganism, micro and macro. We're actually the bigger thing, and each and every one of us is a universe. Each and every one of us is a dimension in a space and time.
Right. Good shit. Keep going. And talk about how biology is below. Give me the news, not the weather. Fuck the weather. Give me the news, not the weather. No emotions, just the knowledge. That's all I need. Let's get it.
You said how biology connects, how we are
Yeah, how biology connects to astrology.
Because everything is DNA, and DNA is the mind of God. So, in biology, we are all cells. And inside a cell is the neuron and the nucleus. And inside the nucleus is all living things. Everything comes from the primordial waters of the which is the mind of God, which is connected to astrological programming. And when we go to quantum physics, in reality, you think you're something, you think you're this body and this cell, but in reality, you're nothing at all. Okay. And then this is all held within melanin because we all start from darkness.
Exactly.
The light is within the darkness.
Come through. Come fucking through. Come through. Come through, yo. Come through. Come through.
The light is within the darkness, so melanated beings, you are the source of everything, and
Yeah.
that's why it's important for you to connect to the earth, because you are all of it.
Right. All right.
Okay, peace, guys. The five sciences are astrology, biology, quantum physics, melanin, and grounding. Astrology is the mechanics of your consciousness. It is how your mind works. It is how you perceive this reality. It's synonymous to the Hermetic principle of correspondence, as above, so below, because astrology is the above, biology is the below. Since we are not able to study biology, we study our astrological programming to look at our genetic code. Biology is the study of how we are all cells in the body of God, which all express different expressions of God. Because
That's a
God
fact.
wants to be all of us.
Is all of us.
God is all of us. Through our environment, food and people is also related to epigenetics because our environment controls our reality. Melanin connects to that because it is the SIM card. The sun is the tower. When you have darker pigmented skin, you have full bars, which allows you to
Come through,
connect
right?
more to that. All that is the source. The less pigment that you have, the harder it is for you to be able to communicate with your environment. Um, Melanin also is very important because it talks to the environment. It is biological living light, which doesn't get that much light in the community. It also is a built-in DNA repairer for melanated people.
Right.
Grounding is related to melanin because as melanated people, you have to move closer to the sun to be able to you have to move closer to the sun because black people, we as a people need more sunlight. The more northern you move, the more degenerative you become. And it also is important for you to eat from the earth. Grounding also allows your body to connect to the earth, which is to balance your body, relieve stress, which is the number one cause of disease,
Inflammation. Yep.
inflammation, and quantum physics is the science that, without your perception, none of this would exist. So this universe is holographic, and you're just streaming your program.
Exactly. Come through. Come through. Wow. She teaching. Come